Alright, so today is my husband's birthday. I knew I had to get this all made first thing waking up, hence, me looking like a total mess. But I am making everything from scratch. I am going to make a chocolate cookie crumble ice cream cake. So I'm making all of the pieces myself because I know he always likes ice cream cake for his birthday. But with our current position, trying to also save on some money right now until he gets checked in and they work out our finances with the military. Anyway, so I need to make the ice cream first because it's got to sit for 4 to 6 hours. So by the time this sets, it will be about the time Brandon gets off work and we can probably have an early dinner or something. Okay, I'm trying to scrape every bit of this. So as of right now, I'm trying this recipe. I've never made this before. The only part of these recipes I've done is my chocolate cake. Anyway, it's 14 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. I'm just trying to scrape all those bits out. Try to get as much of this as I can. Unfortunately, I forgot I didn't have my little baking rubber spatula things. Because they were cheap. I think I got them at like the Dollar Tree or Walmart or something. And they weren't very expensive. So I didn't bring them with me. And my husband bought some, but they're not quite as sturdy as the ones I had before. But anyway, I don't want to waste all that. I'm trying to get every little bit. I almost feel like this isn't going to be enough ice cream for the whole family. But we'll see, because I'm just making one thing. And the recipe I'm following says it's 8 servings, but it doesn't say how much a serving is. So that isn't entirely helpful. I gotta calculate my calories and all that stuff too. So anyway, I just thought I'd kind of come on and show you a little bit of the process. I have some different photos maybe, or just do a video to connect it all together to be able to make the ice cream. And then I gotta make cookie crumble, which is also chocolate, and then my chocolate cake. So that's today's thing. But here is the condensed milk. Not really something I usually use, but it is what it is. And then I got like a half a cup of cocoa powder. And then I'm supposed to whisk that until it's smooth and not chalky anymore. So anyway, I'm gonna get that done and then I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so here it is all mixed in. It's kind of shiny. It looks well blended. It's not like powdery and chalky. So, ooh, that's that part. All right, I have my mixing bowl in the freezer because it said I needed a chilled bowl. So I have that sitting in there so it's cold enough when I go to whip the heavy whipping cream. So when I do that, it is 2 cups of heavy whipping cream and you whip it till stiff peaks. All right. All right, got my chilled bowl, took it out of the freezer. 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, or 16 fluid ounces is fine too. They had a smaller one, so that's what we're using here. All right, so that whole container gets dumped in. and it's gonna be loud if I turn my mixer on for this, so we're just gonna whip that. Either you could do a hand mixer, it said, or just a stand mixer, but you're gonna go until it stiff peaks, which means it can, like if you're mixing it and you could pull it out, it's standing on its own and not dropping back down. Apparently you can also check that by taking off your whisk, I guess, stirring it and pulling it out, and if it holds form and doesn't droop, that works too. But I usually just do that, pull it up, and if it moves or drops or whatever, then it's not ready. So anyway, gonna do the stiff peaks here. So move the chocolate. My big old hefty mixer over here. All right, so I'll get that done and come back. Okay, so I ended up finishing putting the cake. The cookies were a little burnt, but just so you see here, I got my chocolate cake, the layer of the chocolate ice cream, and the cookie crumble on top. Some of it's a little burnt. I could not follow the recipe correctly. Well, I followed it correctly. The recipe can't be followed correctly because it says put it in for 10 minutes, but flip 5 minutes in. So I had it in 5 minutes. I went to turn the pan. It was still fine, but that remaining 5 minutes, the edges started burning. On the recipe I was following, it said that I needed to put it in for an additional 10 minutes, but I was not doing that. It was already burning, so I'm like, no, I'll leave it at that. So there is a little bit of burnt flavoring in those, but I think blended with the rest of the super rich chocolate flavors of the cake and ice cream, you won't really notice. In the meantime, oh, what?
Goodness gracious.
In the meantime, that's my husband's cake.
I don't know if Amanda watches this, but I can do it. Yeah, see?
See that, Amanda? She does watch it, by the way. Anyway, we're doing French fries and hamburgers for dinner. Owen said they're not crunchy enough, so apparently I gotta make them black. But we're making homemade French fries. They actually taste real good, and we're making hamburgers. The husband's working on hamburgers while I'm doing the fries still. But anyway.
We don't have a grill, so they go on the skillet.
What?
So we don't have a grill, so they go on the skillet.
Oh, no grill. Goes on the skillet. I never said nothing about grilling. Everything I do is on the stove. Anyway, that's our special celebration. And everybody's home from work and done with school and all that fun stuff, so we all get to celebrate together, which doesn't happen very often when birthdays hit because of work or something else going on, and it's usually chaos with 5 of us. But anyway, that is our little tidbit of stuff for the day. It's nice outside. What was it, like 50 something? It's nice outside.
65 right now.
Oh, which means it's hot outside. Okay. Anyway, all right.